Diane Schroer's library is filled with reminders of the 26 years she spent in the Army.
I loved it. I loved every minute of it.
That was before she became a woman. She served as David Schroer, a man retired as a full colonel who claims an impressive military resume.
For the last 2.5 years in the military, post 9/11, I organized and directed the first joint interagency counterterrorism task force.
Even briefing the vice president, a life David could not have had as a woman.
Women are prohibited from serving in special forces, so right off the top, that would have been 17 very fulfilling years in my military service that would not have been possible.
You're glad you had that military service?
Oh, absolutely.
David Schroer applied for a job as a terrorism analyst at the Library of Congress, but says the job offer was rescinded when the library learned David was becoming Diane. Schroer sued, a federal court agreeing in November to hear her claim of illegal discrimination. The library declined CNN's request for an interview, saying it does not discuss matters pending in litigation.
The bill is passed.
The House has passed an employment non-discrimination bill with protections for gays and lesbians, but not for transgender individuals like Diane.
We're extremely disappointed.
Mara Keisling is executive director of the National Center for Transgender Equality.
We're going to continue working, and eventually we'll get it done and help stop the discrimination.
The Family Research Council opposes legislation granting civil rights protections to transgenders.
This is really an attack upon the freedom of employers to make their own decisions as to what the standards should be for their employees.
Schroer says the issue is pretty basic.
The federal government should hire people based on their qualifications, not whether they're male or female or transgender.
Schroer hopes for a court decision this year. Gary Nuremberg, CNN, Washington.